Alright guys, welcome to NFL 2K number 2. My name is Aaron or ajmarkle. Let's go check it out. Whoa.
This is SportsCenter.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Titans edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. Rex Grossman threw for 250-plus yards and helped his Bears beat the Redskins. In the city by the bay, San Francisco, we had the 49ers get sent home with a 14-point loss. We had a big trade also.
It's the preseason still.
Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Well, trades aren't quite as common in the NFL nowadays as they
What?
are in other sports, certainly. But we've got news.
That's almost as worse as the Cowboys trading Amari Cooper.
Kennard Lang.
Dang!
The Browns and heads to the Raiders. So he should be a great addition to that defensive line from his slot as an outside pass rusher. In exchange, they'll get a couple of
This
guys
is
in the
why
field,
2K is
and
better
here's the one drawing attention.
Then Madden.
Jerry Porter is someone that can certainly lend a hand to this receiving corps as he provides another weapon from the wideout spot.
Texans, Cowboys. Terrence Newman is sometimes
I like this.
no man's land, but you play the corner, you got to be tough.
Just
Reads
like
it
real life.
perfectly. Picture perfect down the sidelines, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, 55-yard pick. The Cowboys win this one by the final score of 28-27. Up in Ralph Wilson Stadium, we had the Bills edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. The Vikings got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Giant Stadium. Rod Smith hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Broncos beat the Eagles. Seahawks, Buccaneers. Corin Robinson
In the rain?
ready at the 31-yard line. Play gets underway, close coverage. Oh, now with a beautiful move gets open and it's a 6 spot. The Seahawks
Really?
won to win
You
this
show a
by
play on a
final
blowout?
score of 23-3. Up in historical New England, we had the Patriots stroll away with a 14-point win. Up at Lambeau Field, we had the Packers come away with a 7-point win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right.
Oh,
thanks.
ooh.
Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. Ryan Sims is arguably the biggest name on this list. X-rays revealing that a broken foot is the report. He'll be out for 5 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Ravens, Saints. Joe Little Bighorn is in
this
his
should be
own
interesting.
territory, but he's got a lot of room to run. We know about his speed.
He goes down the field and he makes a good catch.
Oh, boy!
Whoa! Down the line!
Go!
To the 10! Touchdown, Saints!
76-yard touchdown. The Saints win this one by the final score.
That's a big one right there.
33-29. And in our final game,
Roethlisberger,
we had the
no
Steelers
surprise.
come away victorious.
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new
Ooh,
homes
a new
in the
signing.
National Football League. As free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Griffin
I think it's a
is
decent
gonna
pay.
find himself with a new club, and he'll be in a new tax bracket too. 2 years, $1.9 million.
So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember.
Okay, I'm
That'll
not.
do it,
No.
sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here.
Oh, next week. That'll be interesting. Okay, guys. Pretty soon, you'll be seeing the Cowboys having their first game against the Vikings. Tune in. Since we are the visiting team, we're going to just kind of current uniform. Here we go. We got the broadcast getting ready for opening day. And my goodness, guys, this is dope. Let's just skip right into the game right now. So we are in, I believe, the Herbert C. Metrodome. So we're going to deal with the visiting. As visitors, we are facing the Vikings in the Metrodome. This is old stadium. I remember this used to be home of the Minnesota Twins before they went to Target Field. This is old, guys, and this is the game's sound from Espn video games. Yep, and the Vikings are down in the purple. The career Corey Chavez with 1 sack, 16 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, and that's going to hurt us on offense. And here's Roy Williams, 4 sacks, 7 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns. So our free safety is going to be big too. Now they're going to probably talk about the offense right now because that's how they do it. And he's backing up a little bit, and Johnson's just pressing. All right, here we go. We're getting ready for the coin toss. Randy Moss, a guy we regrettably did not pick up. We're going to call tails. Tails never fails. And here's they're showing the coin. It's a big coin, and they're going to call it's his head. So the Vikings are going to receive, and we're going to have to kick to them. So we'll defend the South. And let's go for the kickoff. So Cowboys are going to kick off to the Vikings. There's no wind. Here we go. So the Cowboys are ready for the kickoff. And here's the kick on the way. It's a high kick. It's going to go in the end zone. And I don't think they're going to run it. They're going to kneel it. Yep, they're kneeling, and the ball's going to go to the Minnesota 20 to start this drive. So what do you say, guys? The Twins and the Cowboys.
The Vikings get their offense.
So here's Glover. The Cowboys are ready for the opening action after going 3-1 in the preseason. I send the rest. Here we go. We're ready to go. And there's pressure. The quarterback goes down. The first play goes to the Cowboys on a huge sack. And there's Leroy Glover, 6'2", 285 pounds, 9th year from San Diego State. I love this. That is totally awesome. I really love how they're showing the graphic right there. So here we go. We got to get ready for a Razorback man cover 2. So Dante Culpepper, who's to down the Madden 2002, I believe. And here we go. We're gonna put pressure. It's wide open, and he just goes over his head. Randy Moss did not get a catch there, and now it is 3rd and 13. And the Cowboys are gonna have to really step their game up if they want to be able to stop the hungry offensive Vikings. I think the Vikings actually do win that in the 4, but let's just see. They're getting ready for a deep pass, and the ball is intercepted by Roy Williams. Roy Williams is all going. He's going to go for a touchdown. It's going to be close. Touchdown, Dallas on a pick 6 from Roy Williams. Whoa. Vikings fans are horrified. On a 3rd and 14 play, Roy Williams took advantage of a pass, and he makes the interception that went right to him. He hardly had to move. And then he bolted past the 20 to the 10, and that is a massive pick 6 for the Cowboys. So the Cowboys are going to go for a field goal. This is opening day, people. The Cowboys strike early on this opening day drive against the Minnesota Vikings in their own home stadium. Here we go. The kick is up, and it is so good, nothing can go wrong. And the Cowboys get a pat on the shoulder, and they get an early lead. Here's Cudiff. He had a good kick last time up, but and they go for a touchback. There's a high kick this time, and this time it's not going to be a touchback. It's going to be they're going to catch it at the 3, and there he goes. And here come the Cowboys, and he ducks, and he gets taken down at the 23. And they are now going to try and get some more momentum after giving up an interception. A nasty one, a pick 6. So Roy Williams made another key interception to help the Cowboys, and here they go. There's a short pass, and he goes down back to the line of scrimmage. And once again, the Cowboys defense is showing up here in this big game. And here's Blade. This is going to be a very huge game. Here we go. The Cowboys, the pressure is on, and he catches it, but he doesn't get anywhere. And we're gonna have to call an audible fast. Never mind. I guess we won't do that. And they're gonna try to pass again, and once again, no one can go anywhere. That's 2 straight catches, but no yards. They're forced to punt for the first time today. So the Vikings will be punting after giving up a pick 6 on their last drive and then going 3-and-out on the next one. And there's a deep one up in the air. It's going to be at the he catches it at the 29. And here it goes. And he pushes through to the Dallas 41. Head on the back for now, but we got to deal with Quincy Carter. If he doesn't improve, I'm going to bench him. He needs to not give up key interceptions. And play action here. Up the middle. There's Johnson. And here he goes. And that's an easy touchdown against the Minnesota Vikings. What a throw by Quincy Carter. What a run. by Johnson. And the Cowboy fans are celebrating. They already struck 13 points. And literally on the first play by Quincy Carter, he throws a deep one up the middle to Johnson. And he just goes up the middle for a touchdown, shocking the purple flame, purple pride. 59-yard pass and a huge play makes the Cowboys pad the lead 13-0. Here we go. It's a max kick, and that is up, and no souvenir due to the net. And once again, the Cowboys showed the mighty Vikings, they say, that they cannot win that easily. So Johnson gets celebration with his teammates, and now they're going to kick again. It's a max hit. Here we go. And there's a high one. It's up in the air. There's too much time in the air because that means the Cowboys are coming fast. And here come the Cowboys, and he gets taken down at the 20. And there is no way they're going to recover after that one. And he's like, hey, did you see that? Yeah, I did that. I did that. Yeah, you did the throw, but I made the run. So it's a 4-3-2 hard defense, and here comes the Vikings, who are very tired after making going all out. Here's number 23. He's going to make a few runs, and he gets a 6-yard gain on the play, and that will be the end of the first quarter right now. And the Cowboys strike early, 14-0, and I don't want to see that. So right now, the Cowboys have to do a 2nd and 4 against the Vikings, and the Vikings finally had some breathing room with their big run right there. Let's see if they can do it again, they say. All right, he's going to run it. Here come the Cowboys, and he hops over for the first down. All right, coach's pick. What do you call? Cover 3-4, cover 2 hard. Okay. So Williams is a free safety in the backfield. So I think Crumley and Aaron went together may not have been the best move. And here come the Cowboys. A huge sack. Whoa. The offensive line collapsed like a wall was made out of clay. Willie Blade, he comes out and boom! It's like a dart train came out of nowhere. It's all right, bear twist right full zone. I do place the full zone because you have to be extra careful when you try to go for the blitz because they can go right over the blitz, so you have to be extra careful. So here come the Vikings getting ready for a big offensive play. Here it comes. And there's a deep pass, and that's Randy Moss. He makes the catch, but he will not get anywhere further other than a huge play. And Randy Moss is hurt. Oh my word, we just knocked the star player out of the game on opening day. I bet fans are gonna be mad. So that looks like it hit his knee or something. They're calling in the cart now. Well, that was not what I wanted to do right there. I didn't want to knock the guy out of the game. Seriously, I never wanted to do that. You don't want to do that stuff. That's just wrong. You don't want to ever wish pain on anyone. And a huge throw, but they don't get much. Randy Moss out of the game might be a very blow to the Vikings offense. He's one of their top wide receivers. And the Vikings are going to try and go down the field. Here come, they're going to short pass, and what the heck was that? Okay, so right now though, if I were the Cowboys, I'd be anticipating anything going this way. 3rd and 10. And looking at the play right here, they're getting ready. Here, could it go? And there's a short pass, and it goes tipped, and it gets off. They could not get anywhere past the 49 on the Cowboy territory, so they're going to be forced to punt. It's a blow, though, because they don't have Randy Moss. And honestly, if I had a key wide receiver like Randy Moss, I'd be a little furious myself if he gets hurt. Okay, here we go, Smith. He's going to have to run, though. Here we go. And here we go. And they get stopped at the 21, Dallas territory. So right now, though, we got to do a tight end flex, and let's see if we can try to pass, because we need to trust Carter a little more. If we put more trust in him, he might be able to get some big plays here. Up the middle! That's Jack Johnson again! His second catch of the game. And that is, and number 21 just barely was able to not get much of a tackle. Johnson already with 2 receptions, 90 yards, 1 receiving touchdown. And there's a play action, and here's a pass, and that's Jason Witten! Jason Witten with his first catch of the season. That's not bad, not bad. And Moss looks like they're worried about his knee, and they're trying to be extra careful with him because they don't want him hurting. And he gets back out in the field. They want him healed, they want him better. And here's a quick throw to Glenn! And they're doing a hurry up, and they're doing have to do a hurry up offense. Here we go. So 2 seconds. And we call timeout with 1 second. So the Cowboys call a timeout with 1 second to go. And now we will be doing, we're going to have to do the field goal unit right now. I know it's a long shot, 50 yards, but I think we can do it. We got the kick. We got a guy that could probably kick a good field goal. All right, so let's do this. And here we go. He kicks it. It's high. Is it enough? Yes, it is! 50-yard field goal, and that is how we end the first half. 17-0 Dallas. A huge, high, booming kick makes it 17-0, and that is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go hope that Randy Moss is okay, though. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I would never wish harm on anyone. But anyway, as they cheer for the team, they're down 17-0 at the half. And now we will go to the Chris Berman halftime show. Now I'll let you all listen.
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN halftime show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Vikings are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Roy Williams was able to step in front of this pass and pick one off. But he wasn't done there. Touchdown for the Cowboys. The Cowboys get the first points of the game and go up by 7. The boys ended the first quarter. Keyshawn Johnson emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 59-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. The Vikes, now early in the second quarter. Vikes behind by 14.
Yep, there's Moss, and there's...
Connected with
the knee!
The boys late in the second quarter.
Dang!
Hundiff get the call for the lengthy field
and that was the field goal that made it 17-0.
A 51-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Vikes are down at the half, 17-0.
Let's see, Boomer's halftime heroes.
Time now for our halftime hero
okay.
award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Sean Johnson has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report.
All right, here we go.
Now to the second half of this.
So the We're going back to the second half. And they're going to kick it to us this time. So not only do we kick a field goal and rub it in their faces, but we also have to have them kick it to us again. So let's get ready for the kick return. And Bickerstaff, and they're going for the max kick. And here we go. Starting the third quarter with a high kick. And the Vikings are coming. And here we go.
Let's get to the game.
And here we go. And we just get rocked to the 26. Now, we haven't ran all game. Let's try to run the ball. They're going to anticipate a... They're going to probably anticipate a pass this time, so they're going to try and... at least stop us. But we get 3 yards. Let's go for another...
It's a gut check. If we want this win, we've got to come out and play a lot harder and a lot
We're going to go for
smarter
another
in the
one
second
this
half.
time.
Back
Let's
to
try
you
to go
guys.
to the other side. And here comes Jones, and he doesn't get anywhere. Okay, that was not what we wanted to do. So let's go for a pass here for a... We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful though. And Johnson gets this third catch of the game, and that will be a... Is that first down? Here come the chains. The chains are here. I think they're gonna call it short. Up. No. It's short. Dang it. That was shorter than... That's shorter than... That's definitely shorter. We're gonna punt. Are we? So we're going to be punting. It's a shame, though. We almost had it last time. It's 4 inches, unfortunately. And here we go. Psych! That's a first down, and that will be a way to sneak in. That is definitely not what they want to expect. I think Vikings fans are going to be mad. Here we go. Let's get ready for another. Let's go for a run. Another run.
Yeah, punt it away and make them.
So the Cowboys are ahead 17-0. 17. Much like Penny. Much like the Senators. Glenn. And another huge first down for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's see that replay. Here's the replay. Already, 50 Carter has a huge quarterback rush of 150.3, 108 passing yard, 1 touchdown. So he threw a 26-yard pass. So let's get ready for the 90x stop. Here we go. 21 seconds to go. And a quick pass, and Jones makes the play, and he will get down to the 4. We will go to no huddle offense, and now we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a screen strong, and there's 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna call time. Timeouts again for the Cowboys. I just, you guys don't. I want to be able to end a good quarter on a good note. So let's make a good note on this. Down over the middle. Oh my word! Almost an interception. Forget what I said about having a good note. That's the end of the third quarter. Still 17-0 Cowboys over the Vikings. Vikings fans are celebrating because they hope they can make a comeback, despite losing by 17 points. But that's only 2 touchdowns. What could go wrong? Anything could go wrong. So here we go again. The line to throw, it's intercepted! And huge interception for the Vikings, and they're going to try and go, and Jones makes the tackle! So for the first so we got 1 interception on both sides. Carter is upset. He tried to get away from Antonio Winfield. This is what you don't do. You don't do a run and throw at the same time because they will take advantage of it. So now we have to get ready for anything. So the Vikings, hopefully with some new life, could get down the field, and hopefully they can see Randy Moss return if he's on the field. And here are the Cowboys. Here come the Cowboys. They jump and they get a huge catch. No! He dropped it! No! If you were Vikings, you would not be happy. Here's their pretty passing. They were good on the right, but they had a good deep one on the right. Unfortunately, though, out of the 3 out of those 9 passes were incomplete. So most of them were incomplete. So not a good start if you're a Vikings fan. So here we go. Here comes Blade, and he's gonna try to QB, and he tries to QB sneak, and he just gets knocked back. And the Vikings call a timeout. 3rd and 11 they go. Dante Cooper's thrown 4 incompletions in a row. That is terrible. Here, let's see if he can break it. Here it goes, and he gets nowhere. That's his 5th straight incompletion. And they're gonna go all in. They're gonna go all in. So here, so we got another issue now. Here comes. So the Vikings are gonna go all out with their wide receivers. Here comes the Cowboys. And it's intercepted by Mitchell. Here he goes. And that will be the 2nd pick 6 of the game for Dallas. Oh my goodness. You cannot script this any better. And that is probably the nail to the coffin. So Donald Mitchell makes his first ever interception and the 2nd pick 6 of the game and his first pick 6 of the game. And he goes back in despite the Cowboys interception earlier. Quincy Carr is probably happy that his interception didn't end up in the wrong hands. So the Cowboys just have shocked everyone. After having a 5-11 season last year, make up for it by going for a extra point, make it 24-0. A good start to the season for the Cowboys. So there's gonna be some booming here. There's a high kick. Oh, it's up going to the. They're gonna kick it to the 15. He catches it. Here we go. And here they go, and he gets rocked to the 24. So let's look at the Vikings' possessions. They had their first possession was interception, 2 straight punts, time expired, and then they got an interception.
You have
So
to
they're going to try and redeem themselves, but if I were the Vikings, I'd look for something really desperate. 5 straight incompletions so far from the quarterback. Let's see if he can redeem himself here. And here's a huge hit, and no! Oh my goodness, that is not good, not good. The 3rd interception for the Vikings. Yeah, it's your 5 straight incompletion. He throw a pick 6, then he gets his 2nd straight interception. This was Darren Woodson. He saw it coming, he caught it, and he just got it. So that happened once again. The Cowboys are telling the fans that we are going to improve. Jones is going to try and improve. He's going to be jumping on. He goes for the 1st down.
The Vikings will take a
timeout. And the Vikings called their 2nd timeout. And so the Vikings are hoping to get a timeout. Going. Here are the guys. Johnson Glenn receiving yards. Total over 100 yards. Here's Jones up the middle. And he's going to be running in. And he gets 2nd and inches. And that's the end of the... And that's another and 3rd and final timeout for the Minnesota Vikings. And he... So now, 2nd and inches. Vikings are trying to, or stopping the clock though. That is not the best. That is what you call the best clock management, and that will be a massive. That will be a massive play for the Cowboys, and they're going to keep going because they can. And here's a deep throw. What in the world was that going? Johnson miscalculated where the pass was going, so unfortunately, that results in an incomplete pass. So the Cowboys, 2nd and goal. Let's see if they can go for it in the fourth quarter. Johnson, can he get this? No, he will not. 3rd and goal.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Let's back up a little bit. Coach's pick. What do you want? Are you joking? Alright, take me, spike ball. No, timeout. Timeout. We're not spiking the ball. You gotta be, you're crazy. Let's just run it. I mean, we are 3rd and goal. We might as well run it, right? And here's Jones up the middle. Touchdown! Touchdown Dallas, and that makes it a 30-0. It was wide, straight open. They were expecting a pass that time, and Jones shocked everyone with up the middle. So the Cowboys celebrating for now as they are destroying and upsetting the once hyped up Vikings. He just ran straight through. They didn't have a chance to get it. They were expecting a pass. So it's the 1st touchdown for Jones this season, and the Cowboys are shocking the world once again. And here's a boom up in the air, and that is a 31-0. How ironic, that's 31, like Roy Williams. He was wearing 31. First play was by him, number 31, and he missed, and now they score in his number. That's awesome. That's a high kick. And that's the Vikings are going to try and block the coming Cowboys, but it's going to be bad. Here comes Steele, and whoa! Huge tackle on the 22. So let's see, the Vikings are going to look into trying to get down the field, but they're down by a massive point. They can get field goal or touchdown. They can say they score, but here's a deep one. Oh my word. Oh, whoa! That was almost an interception. But no matter, the Cowboys once again are eating up the Minnesota Vikings game. So this is pretty bad. And here we go. Deep, the shallow pass. He gets his first completion after a while time. And look who's come back. And look here. Let's see. Let's go look at the... All right, here we go. Deep one and a good catch. So he's already making up for it after the horrible play. But unfortunately, Moss is still out, and they spiked the ball. Looks like. So now they're gonna try and probably go all the way back.
2nd down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
So here we go. Vikings probably gonna go all out, and he's good. He does a fake, and oh my goodness!
No good.
3rd and 10. So that was not what they wanted to see.
Third down.
So they're gonna go. This is 3rd and 10. They're gonna have to go all the way, like all the way to the back. Here they go. It's pressure as he makes a catch and he gets down, and there's no timeouts. They gotta hurry. They have to hurry up. 3, 2, 1. No good. That's the ball game. For the first game of the season for the Vikings and the Cowboys shocked the world, shutting out the Vikings 31-0. They give the congratulations. Culpepper is very upset though, probably secretly, because his team could not even rebound against the Cowboys' powerful defense and their offense. Now we're going to the Chris Berman post-game show. Take a listen.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Cowboys stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Not much action early on in the second half, so let's pick it up early in the fourth quarter. Antoine Winfield is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Vikes have it off an interception. Donald Mitchell would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. Touchdown for the Cowboys. The Vikes, after getting an interception, Vikes down by 24. Darren Woodson was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The boys have it off an interception. Julius Jones got the carry here, and he was able to break through. A 7-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. And that's where we'll leave this one. Cowboys serve up a shutout, 31-0. Now let's check in
who
with
got
our
the player of the game?
A guy who made one big time
Johnson,
catch
of course,
after another to help seal the win for his team. Keyshawn Johnson is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really showed up today. You just made it look easy tonight. What gave you guys the edge today?
Both teams came out ready to play today. Luckily, we were able to come up with some, big key plays down the field, and luckily we came out.
So amazing how they get their voices.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so
All
much
right,
for joining
guys,
We'll
look
see
at
you next
this.
time here on ESPN,
We win 31-0 in our first game. We just didn't really play the preseason because the last episode we just played the Raiders, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, we're going to save, but that is how we end it. We win 31-0. If you guys love what you're seeing, please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully you guys will see the next games. Cleveland Browns, we made that controversial trade. Ooh. Anyway, you got something to say? I'm going to say this for now. Thank you for watching. Check out my merch. It's comfortable. It's awesome. And I hope to see you guys next video. God bless you. Don't forget it.